Live for 5 seconds. YouTube's lights come on green. All systems are saying nominal. Buff,
Nominal.
I believe we're live.
We are live.
Which is a very important thing because today, dude, it hasn't even been 20. It hasn't even been 20 seconds, and all of a sudden, interesting screams in chat. Yes, yes, scrap! Oh, the satisfaction!
I know. So, all right, here's a little quick story. Wally has been pestering me the last week and a half or so. Hey, we should do something in scrap, and I'm like, but Destiny. You know, Wally really had me hooked on Destiny for a little bit.
Wally had Wally hooked on Destiny, dude. Don't
I know.
even fucking kid yourself.
Oh, sorry, everybody, for like the latency we have in video output. We've been enjoying a new game. Like,
yeah, it's we kind of got hooked. Oh, even Dragon Gaming's like, yay!
Yeah. So anyway, to continue with my story. Wally's like, every single day, right about the time I get off work, Wally sends me a text. Hey, Buff, what's for stream today? And I'm like, well, I'm thinking PUBG or scrap. And Wally's like, ooh, I like scrap. And I'm like, agreed. What shall we do? Wally, what did we agree on doing again?
Well, we agreed on having a bit of a car show over. Yeah. I think we're going to do it this week. So all you guys out there in the stream, unless something crazy comes up, you're going to get to look forward to a Thursday scrap stream as well. Maybe it will carry over into next week. We haven't decided yet. As you've noticed, our video content as of late has been minimal. We have both been hooked in a game. And to be totally honest, I haven't talked to you since the last stream. We've exchanged like 4 texts, and that's been it.
Maybe, yep.
If that, yeah. So we have some catching up to do for you guys. We're going to have a lot of fun content coming out. We're going to have a lot of great videos coming out. And Buff is pretty excited about what we're going to be doing here coming up in Scrap. So, do you want to tell him?
We going with your main focus or my focus, which involves a lot of thunking?
Well, let's start with yours.
Okay, so my idea, it involves a lot of thinking, so I'm going to kind of work on it in the background while Wally entertains you guys.
Band-Aid Man, hello.
I came up with a challenge a while ago. You guys may have heard about it, but I wanted to make a Roomba challenge and a Roomba race. Yes, a self-driving vehicle that does not collide with things. So, my idea is make a self-driving car. And Wally's response was, oh God, a self-driving car? What are we building on? And I'm like, the Ural? Nah, the Ural's overdone. And I'm like, okay, well, since it's self-driving, let's make it a smart car. So I'm going to work on a smart car. And I have other ideas from there, and we're going to probably crash the game.
Oh, of course. We've actually done that. We did successfully crash this game. Like, we totally
crashed it several times.
Unequivocally destroyed it. So,
yeah.
Joker.
Anyway, Wally's idea.
Joker says drag car.
Drag car. Joker.
Well, you know what? I did name this, by the way, Buff. This is the car show part 1. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on ground vehicles because Buff and I kind of like to. Anytime we start to do stuff, that is airborne.
Here it is.
And wait, what is this?
This is what Joker wants me to build the damn drag car out of.
This?
He's probably laughing his ass off in his seat right now.
Wait, is this that weird rear steer? Wait, it is!
Yes! Now, Wally, try
Whoa!
this. I just maxed the engine out. Joker was playing when he was over at my house. Yes. He wants me to make a drag car out of that, so...
Can you start doing streams around 7 or 8? The big question there, Dark, is 7 or 8 what time zone? Because currently, we just started this stream at 6 o'clock our time zone. So that's the problem that we have. Well, it's 6 o'clock my time zone, 8 o'clock your time zone, Buff. So the problem that we have right now is because we can't do this for a living, as much as we would love to, and as much as we absolutely want to someday possibly do this for a living, we just simply can't right now. So our time frames, we do what we can. So it's a small miracle we've managed to stay on a schedule that is this set for this long.
Yeah, normally it goes to shit within the same week.
Usually. So, wow, everybody just like, there's a lot of comments suddenly. People seem to be fairly excited for Scrap. So, yeah, I know we've been putting it off for you guys, so I'm sorry, and we apologize. We've just had so much going on with the release of a few good titles, and, you know, not even just strictly titles.
Wally, shut up and tell him your idea.
Okay. This is my idea. The ancient behemoth that it is, we're going to take it, and since I built this solo way back in the day, if I can actually find it, amongst all my saved creations, if I can actually find it. I built this solo back in the day, and
before Buff had the game.
Long before Buff had the game. And it works, and it drives, and it's nice, but it never got skinned, it never got finished, and it uses probably the oldest and most simple mechanics that I knew existed in the game at the time.
Wow, that's a lag machine.
Dark, we'll catch you later, man. I look forward to you watching the rest of it, and we will definitely be around, good buddy. So this sucker here, this is the DeLorean. And yes, the wheels even fold. But aside from that, here, so let me take a look. Can I take off? I totally can take off, and I can fold my wheels. It just never got skinned, never got finished. So
never got skinned and properly balanced.
Never got skinned, never got properly. Well, it got balanced, but never really properly balanced. It actually drives pretty well too. This is where the idea for the dead suspension came from for the Ural. Actually, was this rig right here. My very first design used a dead bearing suspension in there. So, it was kind of fun. But yeah, so we're going to overhaul this. And so, you know, as per typical Buff and Wally fashion.
We agreed on no overhaul. That is a model. And
well, by overhaul, I mean, like, start from scratch. Because while we could start and try to overhaul, it just won't overhaul very well. So we're just going to start from scratch. Whole new systems, whole new control matrices, and we're just going to go from there. Because we can make better nowadays. We can so make better nowadays.
I don't know why does that.
Alrighty.
Man, I really feel like opening the stream just to see people's comments.
Do it. You can reply that way.
Well, I know I can, but
I got a project mech for you guys. Okay, cool. We'll have to take a look at that in a bit. So, all right, but yeah, that's the plan for the upcoming, well, next stream or two, is we're going to hang out. We're going to have some fun. We're going to build cars of various odds and ends and sorts and projects, and we're going to see what we can come up with for you guys here. So,
don't mind our silence.
Yeah, don't mind the silence. Sorry, I'm just reading something here.
If we're silent, we're thinking. Just call us stupid and
Band-Aid Man.
Have us entertain you.
Oh my God. Band-Aid Man said make a drag lawnmower.
I could do this.
We might have to do that.
All right,
Dude,
Wally.
I'm like totally.
All right.
Totally feeling.
All right. Let's get a.
What a boy.
Let's get a. Oh, where they?
What?
Nothing. You said what a boy.
What the hell was that reaction? No,
I don't know. I was thinking.
We aren't going to have anybody join for this one or for the next one. We might have after stream hangout sessions here in the near future for you guys. And since we have a lot of guys in our community that seem to like to do scrap, we might just have some literally chill with Buff and Wally days where we invite you guys in. You guys come on board and we play some scrap and hang out and have some fun. So, we're not going to do it today, but maybe in the near future. So, I'm going to delete DeLorean because DeLorean is cool, but DeLorean is not a good thing. So, Buff, let's start with something simple. Let's knock something out real quick. Do you remember the white pickup trucks out of DayZ?
Yeah, the little Toyota-looking things. The Danger Rangers.
The Danger Rangers. Yes, the good ones, not the bad ones. They had the headache rack, the whole 9 yards. Let's build one.
Okay. Something quick and simple.
Something quick and simple. Let's do it. All right.
Okay.
Drivetrain. Transmission driven or just engine driven?
Engine driven.
Engine driven.
Simple. Not complicated.
Engine driven. Something simple, something easy. Doesn't have to be super complicated. Obviously, it's going to be white, so let's make it out of, I say, a body of wood. Let's do frame rails of metal. We probably got to go with the big wheels. Headache rack, I'd say we are going to make out of Blue Series pipe.
Okay, I'm going to start with a frame, Wally.
You're going to start with the frame?
Talking.
Okay,
yep.
I'm going to, I think, work on the cab then. So, I need,
we're going to build it all on the same
we're going to go for the double seats.
Just so you know.
We're going to go for the double seats. And I need my bearings, which I want to put my bearings up there with that.
How complicated do we want to make it?
Suspension-wise. Suspension-wise?
Suspension and other gadgets.
Oh, I don't like making independent suspension systems where the wheel just attaches to the suspension. So let's make. All
right,
how
Wally,
complicated do we want to make this?
Back up.
Hang on. I gotta get out of the menu.
We're gonna make a single seater or double seater.
It's a double seater. Wait, do you mean a back row cab?
What?
Oh, no, you know what? No. We should design it after my old Ranger. Take, for example, this. All right? Just example. Front seat, obviously, right? And then passenger seat. But what if behind we had side-facing passengers?
Ooh, facing in or facing out?
Facing in. An actual XLT cab.
Ooh, like the 90s, early 2000s.
Like my Ranger. Yeah. An XLT cab. I like that.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to work on a cab. Odd-based, obviously, structure, right?
Yep.
I cannot build it on the same platform as you then.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Your cab, your frame rail's just split in two, buddy.
I knew it wasn't welded.
Okay. Here we go. So, cab, obviously, we're going to have...
Wait, what? Wally, I broke it. I broke the game already.
What did you just do?
I meant to pick it up and I play. I don't know. Wally, I have broken the game more times than you.
Okay, enough of that shit. Oh man, guys.
Wally, so how wide? Let's see, that's gonna be 4. Let's see, both those seats were 4 wide, right?
The seats are 4 wides, yes.
4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So
the
frame needs to be.
Am I putting 11, 3 spaces in between the seats or just 1 space?
The front of the back.
Technically, a front would be a bench seat.
Yeah, it would.
So let's include a little 3-seater bench seat.
Yep. Just put 2 passenger seats in there, pretty much. So we're gonna make this This is gonna be competitive to the size of the Euro. You realize that?
Maybe. Well, it's because of the wheels. So yeah, see, we're gonna have this little odd 3rd-seater bench seat in the middle.
Nah, ditch it.
Ditch it?
Yeah, ditch it. 2 seats only. 1 space in the middle. I've decided. You asked.
No bench seat?
Nope.
Okay. Narrower cab that way?
Yep.
I like it. I can dig it. I can get behind that. How are we going to have the back seats work? I
don't know.
I'll come up with that, right? I'm on cab design duty.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know what the back seats are going to be? Back seats are going to be the weird little bench ones. That even looks good. Look at that. Yeah, Buff, look at that.
Does it look good? Good.
It's about... Yeah, it feels a little far away. Just standard cab or XLT cab? I don't know. Maybe thinking just a standard cab.
Audience, decide for us. We're indecisive. Go figure.
How do you use... All right, I just had a question here. How do you use a logic gate? I need to know because I put 2 sensors on the inside. So you put a sensor on the inside and outside of a house. Oh, so you're trying to make a sensor-driven door. So, all right, Band-Aid man, let me see if you're after the right thing here. You're trying to make a sensor-driven door so that when you approach the door, door opens, and then when you go through, door shuts, and then when you come out from the other side, door opens, and then when you go through, door shuts. Is that about right? You know, Taker says use concrete. Concrete might not be a bad choice for the outside of a vehicle. Let me take a look at that. Hey, what do you think on this?
Me?
Yeah.
On what?
White painted concrete. That's even about the right texture.
Yeah, it really is. Good, thank you.
Screw it. Let's do it. Concrete! And I am just going to make a... Alright, Band-Aid Man says, yup, Buff, prepare for lag. The albatross is coming out for a hot minute.
Oh my god.
Yep,
there it went.
What do you mean there it went? All I did was click the albatross. I haven't even spawned it.
my game sensed its presence and it's like...
Your game was like, no! Alright, that is the albatross, guys. This is a 2-seater flyer craft with a cargo bay.
Okay, there it went.
Alright, here we go, here we go.
Are you going to show them the wiring?
Well, sure. That's the albatross wiring.
I would say that yes, we are good at wiring.
This is primarily for Band-Aid.
Yes,
Man.
it does fly.
Yes, it does fly, and it flies very successfully. All right, so Band-Aid Man.
Barrel rolls, backflips, and
you see this door? You are wanting this type of a feature. It goes through, shuts behind you, other side, hit, open, and you can walk through. Is that basically what you're after right there, man? Even has warning alarms. All right.
All right, Wally. I'm making this, trying to make this super compact, by the way.
Super compact frame?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, your frame might, depending upon the size of the cab, we might have to get tricky with it. Oh, come on. The albatross doesn't want it to spawn.
Really? Oh, there we go. It's on a thing. Okay, 3.
Okay, but it's the same basic mechanical principle where you want that sort of actuation. Not necessarily that it splits down the middle, but you want that type of actuation system to it.
Wally, I got too retarded with this.
Yeah, what the hell?
I was making like a Mighty Mike frame.
I was about to say, what is this? Okay, that's weird. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to do a wiring demonstration. So, forgive me. We're going to take a hot minute. And I want concrete there instead of wood anyway, for the future. And we are going to show off some logic gates. Logic gates, timers, piston, and that. I need a bearing, and I need a couple chunks of pipe just to signify some things. Also grab that. Okay, here we go. So, bam, gates. So, the basics of the logic gate here. You got two sides. You got basic and inverted. Now, it can appear a little tricky, especially if you look at this and it goes kind of haywire, but it's actually a pretty easy diagram to read. So if you look here and it says, so basic, it says and. If all of the linked triggers are active, it'll turn on power. So if none of them are active, no power. If one of them is active, no power. If two of them are active, hey, we have power. So you go to the basic, so if or, so activate if any of the link triggers are active. So one of them, power. Or, excuse me, none of them, no power. One of them, power. Two of them, power. And or, so activate if only one of the link triggers is active. So if you got none, no power. If you got one, power. If you got two, no power. So an and signal says activate if any of the link triggers are inactive. So this would basically mean this. So we'll actually, you know what? We're going to explain this.
I might have to build that out of pipe. That is just too sexy to not have.
We're going to explain this because sensor or timers make such excellent tools to signify stuff. So we have this is currently set to activate if all the link triggers are active. All right. So if we activate it, bam, one of them is active. It's good to go. But since it's if only one's active, nothing's going to happen. If we activate the other, both triggers are activated and it lights up. All right. So if or comes onto play, so activate if any of the link triggers are active. So nothing's on. Little light goes green, light comes on. Light goes green, light comes on. Stays on. Not too bad, right? So, if only one of the link triggers is active, activate one, bam, it's on. Activate two, it goes off. Deactivate, and you're good to go. This, I should believe, will still apply to even if there are three connected to this. So, oh, no. So this basically means odds. So this one kind of lies a little bit. It says activate if only one of the link triggers are active. Think of it as odd number of triggers, where 0 is technically even. It's kind of weird. And I don't know why they do it that way. But so activate if any of the link triggers are inactive. So as you can see, it's already lit up. It's already going strong. And we have none of these are on green lights. If I turn one on, it's still on because it says if any are inactive. So I do that, and it shuts my power off. So I turn one off, blam, I've got power again. Pretty simple.
Ah!
And then activate if all the link triggers are inactive. So this one basically says, hey, if I've got nothing active, I'm going to provide power. If I even get one thing active, I'm going to stop providing power. Okay? And last, activate if an even number of link triggers are active. So if 0 are active, remember 0 is technically considered even for this game. So, bam, we have power. We activate 1, we lose power. We activate 2, power. We activate 3, no power. And that is the exact opposite of the and or, which is activate if only one of the link triggers is active, which is basically odds. If one's active, power. If 2 are active, no power. And if 3 are active, we go back to power. So that's the simplicity of it. So if you are looking to do a sensor mechanism that piston drives a door, for example, we're going to set this up here for you so you can see the wiring and know what you'd have to do. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. We want the door frame. And then we want a couple of sensors. And we're going to move these down to, what? We'll say 3. If they sense out to 3, they're going to be buttons. And they are defaultly sound off now. But we're going to turn the sound on. That way you can just sort of hear what's going on. All right? Piston, which means we need a controller.
Wally, real quick, rear dead axle or soft? No.
What do you got? You got a front soft system. Oh, I like this front soft system. Do
you? Have you inspected it? Oh, you have.
Yeah,
okay.
I've seen that type of system before. I came up with one like that. Yeah. They're pretty nice. They actually handle like a legitimate car does. Except I think you should pin the front and do this system to the back. Because a dead axle front will handle more like a vehicle's axle would. Oh, actually, are we making this a 4-wheel drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Okay, scrap that idea. Do what you got. I like it.
Okay.
Okay, so as we move forward, you can obviously hear that engages. That one engages. All right. So I need this controller because I got to wire my controller up to there. And we're going to tell that one that its default is... What? We're going to tell her that its default is 4 spaces. Right? You going to activate? Oh, we're on a lift. Derp. No wonder it isn't moving. Here I am being dumb. Alright. So we're going to tell it that its activation is right there. And it's actually a lot simpler than you think. You're going to need the logic gate because one switch will only connect up to one connector, right? So you have to figure out a way to tether in 2 sensors into the same connector. And that's where the logic gate power comes into play. So we're going to slap a logic gate right down there. And what we want is if any of the link triggers are active, we want to have power, right? So, because what we want is we want to set that controller back down to 0 so that it opens up. Okay? And so if any of the link connectors are active, we get power. So we're going to unconnect that, connect that into there, connect that into there, and connect that to there. Now you can see, when we step close, provides power, activates that, and goes from there. We step through, nothing. We step up to this side, activates power, goes from there. You can actually smooth this up if we were to include a timer in this chain as well, because then it wouldn't have the stutter issues that it does. But as you can see, that's how you make a quick piston door. Nice and simple. Not a lot to it with that logic gate system. You're not hooking gates into gates to make multi-gate functions, so you don't gotta worry about that too much with this type of a setup. So
no need to fret.
Nice, easy, simple. Boom. There's your piston door. 2 sensors, 1 logic gate, 1 controller, 1 piston. You believe you can use a and/or gate hooked directly to the piston, correct? Well, let's take a look. Let's see what we can do. Activate if an even number of triggers are activated. I might be using the wrong one here. You said an and/or? XNOR. Let's try it. But you got to fiddle with the piston for that one. So Look at that. There you go. He is correct. So you can even make it simpler. I just like using the controllers because it gives me a data bank that I can wire. If you look at the way that I build things, I'm going to pull out the URL here, Buff.
Okay.
For wiring purposes, that's a URL with a transmission. There's the URL complete test. Is this the one that has the modified door bearings? It is. Okay, good. All right, if you look at how I like to build these things, I usually like to build controller banks, places that I can go to and wire things
Figure out
into.
What's what.
So that's why I do that the way that I do, rather than just go from logic gate straight to function, because it gives me an extra area that I can reach out to and I can connect things into. But you are correct in saying that it will work. So obviously, because, you know, we just tested it. The only dilemma, I think, to trying to do this... Well, no, that wouldn't even prove to be a dilemma. So, yep. Nice, easy, simple. The inverted stuff gets a little complicated sometimes because you're technically getting power when you're not powering anything, but... It's not bad.
Hey, I actually have an app for that.
You have no idea how great that is.
Yeah, hold on. I don't know what it's called on iPhones. This is for Samsung.
Freaking awesome. Hello, man. By the way, sorry.
But it is called Circuit Scramble. It teaches you the basics all the way up to the most advanced, like about the level or slightly higher than what me and Wally work with here. It'll teach you and or not nor everything that this game has to offer and a few other different functions which are yet to be implemented into this kind of game.
Once you start fiddling with it, you can really start to make some interesting and intricate stuff. It's pretty cool.
Hold on.
The logic
pull
gates
up
are
the
an
web
awesome
browser.
an awesome addition.
Channel hop. I'm gonna hop in the stream real quick and type that in. Pause, mute.
Just a standard cab, huh?
Where's the damn chat box?
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
It's not a very wide vehicle. It doesn't have to be too wide, though. Yeah,
there we go.
Interesting says
Circuit
you can
screen.
combine the gates to make the most interesting of logic. That is true. Freaking awesome. We are just building vehicles. We're working on sort of some truck stuff right now. So we're going to build a little bit of a truck here and have engines and yeah, we're just going to have some fun and design vehicles for the next couple of streams. So we're going to have fun. Right now we're just working on building like a little white pickup truck. So, I got to figure out what the wheelbase
Yeah, on
is.
Android it'll be like a little green motherboard thing with some
Actually about
golden
right for the wheelbase.
with some yellowish gold. Kind of to me it looks like a treasure chest with a little logic to it. But yeah, Circuit Scramble.
Okay.
I'd send a picture, but pictures don't go in chat very well.
There's no way you can build a frame out of piping, is there?
Wally, my patience level.
You need to work on your patience level, buddy.
I can do it on my own, but I don't want to. I want to finish this project. You know, you said this is a warm up.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know.
I'm thinking simple.
I'm trying to make it simple. So,
You're turning it. You're wallifying it.
what do you mean I'm wallifying it?
You're wallifying it, Wally.
Screw you.
God, idiot.
Screw you, man. Okay.
How long's it gonna be?
I don't know. What do you think?
Personally, let me pull out my paint gun.
Let's do a wheelbase here.
All right, Wally. Personally, I think the front of the cab should be one of these two blocks.
One of these two blocks.
I'm thinking that one. It gives us a little hood space.
Axles, or then your tires a bit far forward, because it's like almost right in front of those cabs. Well, no, hold on. Hold on. You're making me actually check a picture, aren't you? Cabs are on a slant is the problem that we're going to face. Front slanted. You planning on letting viewers join after this stream? That'll largely depend, I think, on kind of what we're looking at time frame wise. All right. I'm getting sidetracked here. You know what, Buff?
Yep.
I'm hijacking your deal.
Oh. Okay.
Nope, just keep building.
Oh.
Because
okay.
We're just gonna start building everything on one structure.
Hell yes. Thank you, Wally.
We're gonna try anyway.
That'll actually give me a better approximation of what I need to do.
Need that firewall. Nope, too close to the mid.
Yep, there you go.
Okay. Alright, good.
Sweet titties.
Keep building. We're gonna rush build this.
I'm gauging the bed.
We're gonna rush build the shit out of this. Leave one block space in between cab and bed.
There we go. There's your one block space.
So, start a bed.
I ain't starting a bed. I'm starting a rear axle.
That's what I mean. Start of bed.
Oh. Ha ha ha! Shut up.
It's gonna sit kind of high, isn't it? Cab almost needs to come down over those frame rails.
So, build the concrete into the frame.
I'm thinking about doing that right now. That was not what I wanted to delete, but okay.
Oh, my bad.
God damn it, Buff.
I just got excited.
Quit deleting my references for things, jackass.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Cab and... You got this thing tethered together in multiple places, right? Yeah, you do. Good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anywhere you see a cross member, it's tethered.
Well, no kidding. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's about right. Damn, you need to drop it down one more. Wally, I need to go up.
Okay, you're good.
I'm going to try to work as low as I can for you.
No, you're good. You're good. Kenworth 18-wheeler. Maybe. It might be on the list of things that we may be looking at. Hey, Buff, did you account for steering on the front wheels?
Not yet.
Okay.
I mean, that's super simple.
I think that the front wheels need to go back a little bit.
Okay, well, just let me know.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I can build this interior. We'll see what I can wizard.
The wizard! Yep, so we're going with a square frame. Got it.
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
I'm sitting in here. I need head clearance, so I need to figure out how tall this has to be before it can come over me and affect my first-person vision.
Aha! Screw your idea, Buff. Let's go with first Buff's idea.
Jesus. It's going to eject you out the cab, though, when you get out. Don't even need doors, just ejection seats. Just poof!
Just kind of like it was in DayZ
a little bit, right? Just a little bit. The only legend, hello. What do you mean, long time no see, man? You got to come see us more. That's what you got to do. Hey, there we go. Now we're looking up.
There we go. There we go.
Now we're talking.
Where's that one? Side.
Okay. This is coming along fantastic.
Kind of.
Wally, you're giving it doors. I
Working
think you just build the cab, leave open spaces for windows, kind of like Dukes of Hazzard. You know,
just straight up
ejection seat
Dukes
in.
of Hazzard. Dude, did you realize we both just jumped in that son of a bitch at the same time?
Dude, what can I say? It's like the Apple impulse of scrap.
Oh, I love it. You're just straight up Dukes of Hazard this bitch. And we just
Yeah,
both
so just get rid
we
of
both
those
just
barriers.
book right
No
into the right
doors.
seats and everything, dude. Just dink. All right.
So
No,
get rid of the
I am
barrier.
gonna give it doors, just for now. It's not to say that the doors might not be welded shut in the near future, but we're gonna give it doors. Okay, so that means
My work is almost done.
yeah, that looks good. No, it's a little too low.
All right, steering time.
Yeah, that seems about right. Okay.
Brain hurting.
Come on. What am I after here? That's what I'm after.
I don't know.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's right. I don't need metal, so I'm going to like that. There we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. I can't get up on the wheel. Come on, damn it. There we go. Ah! You know what? I just realized. Buff. There we go. There we go. Why am I doing the architectural work? I was always the structural guy. You always were the one that did the better architectural work.
Don't ask me.
Oh, I'm in the way.
Roll swap.
Sorry, just had to clean up some spam that was occurring in the channel.
Ooh,
Someone just kept saying sub to me, sub to me, sub to me. Thankfully, the auto spam detector detected it and blocked most of it. But I just went in and banned the guy because I wasn't having any of that today. Ah! Okay. You're a son of a bitch. God, it's not coming out well. It's looking atrocious, Buff.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
This looks atrocious. Bitch.
This looks atrocious. You know what? Screw it. We're just Dukes of Hazzarding this bitch.
I told you.
We're just Dukes of Hazzarding this bitch.
God. I'm looking at wow. Wally, stick to frame.
Dude,
Wally,
I'm trying to do this on the
Wally,
fly.
bring out the train real quick. Bring out the train.
It just doesn't work.
Bring out the train.
You want...
Now, viewers, take...
Oh, Jesus. Hang on.
Keep in mind that this is a finished body. I don't know about the mechanics of it.
Oh, the mechanics are nowhere near finished.
No, but the body. Do you have just the just the body?
All we gotta do is snip the wheel groups off.
Pretty much. I don't think I have. Oh no, I have it.
Yeah, so it's a good frame, but I mean that's...
Here we go. So this is buff architecture.
Yeah, do you want to see Wally architecture, Buff?
Squares.
That's Wally architecture.
Yep. Buff. The difference between Buff and Wally. I also made full access in there because Wally would not stop bitching. Wally's like, "Are we gonna have enough room? Wally will have enough room." So Buff architecture versus Wally architecture.
And you know what? Wally engineering versus Buff engineering.
No.
I look at the piston that extends the front.
No, that was actually yours. Okay, where's my super top of doom?
Super top of doom.
You remember?
All right, here we go.
This is buff engineering.
I've got a hold of you.
Thank God.
Take off. Fly. As free as the wind
I'm across the map.
blows. I know. I sent you that way because I tapped you and watched you take off. Oh my God! Do that again. That was great.
Okay, hold on.
All right, sit. Activate.
You got me?
Yep.
You got me?
Yep. Born free as the wind blows.
Oh boy, what's the camera button?
There he went. He just keeps going.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there he went. Okay. Welcome back, Buff. Your body,
Thank
when
you.
I bring you back, it's just like...
Yep, that's buff engineering.
Oh, you had headphones on max, dude? What in the world are you doing with headphones on max listening to Buff and Wally? You're just like asking to get ear raped, which is what happened to you, oddly enough.
Last time we brought that out, we actually gave a verbal
And I just
warning
hear Buff
to turn
watching
your
that in the
speakers
background
down.
going, oh my God. Just wait for it.
Just wait for it.
Okay, so... Buff, you still there?
Yeah,
check,
why
Buff.
would I not still be here?
I don't know, because you were just like muted.
No, I wasn't. I was talking.
All right, you know what? Let's switch roles then. You design a cab, I'll design a frame.
Well, we have to keep going with what we got. And I kind of like where you're going.
I don't like where I'm going.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get rid of
So,
that.
the one guy said we could so totally make this a rat rod, and I kind of agree. It's already looking rat rod-ish. Oh my God, Buff, what if we turn this into a coupe?
Oh, like a chop top coupe?
Straight up 46 or 36 Ford coupe.
We could.
It's got almost the white. Well, if all we got to do is bring in the back wheels, and we've got the right wheelbase.
Pretty much. Just chop a couple blocks off and call it good.
Okay. All right. Let's make the eliminator. Let's make the eliminator. 46 third coupe. Or wow, why do I keep saying 46? 36 Ford coupe. You know what? We're just going for this. ZZ Top Eliminator.
All right, there we go. Brought the rear wheels in.
Buff, this might be a mistake.
What?
Making the eliminator.
Why are we going for the eliminator?
Because that is the car.
There we
Have
go,
you
Wally.
seen the eliminator?
Have you seen the wheels I just put on this? Oh, hey, Suburban Scout is live?
Scoot is live?
Scoot is live!
That traitor!
Right? How dare he? Oh, he's live in Battlefield. That motherfucker.
Oh, all right. I see how it's going to be. Too good to come watch our stuff. Freaking Scoot. Oh, hey, by the way, I do want to give a shout out to Avid Gamer. He broke 100 subs.
Nice,
I've been meaning to say
Avid.
congratulations to him. I think he's at 104 subs right now. So, if you're watching, or if I catch you later, congratulations. So, you know them small wheels actually kind of work? Buff, them small wheels actually kind of work.
Sorry, I was listening to Scoot's stream right now. Giving him shit.
No, you're even a traitor.
What? No, I
Middle of
went in
stream
the
and you
stream to
bail
call him
on all
traitor.
our wonderful people to go watch a different stream.
No, I hopped
You
in his
deserve the
stream
hammer
call
to
him
the
traitor.
face. Straight up getting hammer-faced. Right here. I forgot how easy it is to push people in this game. Too bad it isn't like this in other games. Alright, let's do this.
Right?
Let's do the coupe. Let's do the eliminator. Buff, I'm sending you a reference picture.
Okay.
And picture delivered.
Sweet. Taking
Boom.
a peek. That's what we're building?
That's what we're building.
I thought we were going for the Model T.
Nope. That's what we're building.
Okay, I can so do this.
Stream, like, we have been totally derailed now.
I need concrete.
All right.
Get rid of wood. Nobody needs wood.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Fresh platform, you think?
No.
Okay, we're modifying. It's gone from a Ford Ranger to a coupe. It's almost too good. Okay, if that's the coupe, then... All right, what you got? You need to bring them back wheels in a little bit more, I think. Them back wheels need to be...
Bring them in more?
2 forward.
Okay,
I think they
do
need,
it. I just brought them 2 forward in, but yeah, bring them in more.
I think they need to be 2 more forward. Yep, so we're gonna... Oh, that's easy.
All right, Wally. Rounded pieces or like wedge pieces?
Holy crap! You had it sunk partway in the ground, buddy.
Yes, I did.
And it just launched me. Okay, excuse me.
All right, wedges it is.
Boom. That is good wheel placement for those. Yep. You're working on body. I'm going to start working on framework.
Obviously.
Okay, what do we got here? So we're going to make this... We're going to make the rear a solid axle. Especially for a coupe, because this is going to be a muscle car. So the front wheels will be... You know what? The front wheels we're going to do an A-frame suspension. And the back wheels we're going to do a solid frame. Okay, here we go. Which means I need metal for framework. Yeah, okay.
That's how we get it done right. That's how we get it done right there.
We're gonna get this done real good,
Damn straight. Good to go.
So, I'm gonna ditch the concrete.
I'm gonna have to do a shitload of this fucking Buff's engine or Wally's ingenuity.
Well,
no sense.
dude, it's bad. I never said it was good. Matter of fact, I often say it's horrible. So, can you lift?
Is that glass? Yeah, that's concrete.
Can you lift this real quick? Do you need whatever it is right here? Do you need this?
No.
Why did you? Okay, it was something you were doing in there very early on.
It was the dragster.
So, I want that. I need to take these and mount these one lower. Okay, so that means that this whole system has to be dropped down and mounted one lower. Oh my god, it's got to go even lower than that. Okay. I need height. Oh, but that was good enough. All right, we're good. And small wheel, boom, even with the ground. Good. Okay, you can lower. We're all right now. Sorry, Buff, your beautiful suspension I got to chop.
Ah! Okay, well, you know what you're doing, so.
Well enough, right?
Yup.
At least that's what I hope. That's what they told me in engineering school.
Engineering.
Engineering? I'm an engineer. I'm good at math.
Yeah, I'm good at math.
You ever seen that? Spelling engineering?
Yes. I knew I made that.
Okay,
also.
so we're gonna bring center frame, and we're gonna offset frame, and Boom, windshield. We want about how many wheel lengths?
Oh, crap.
1. 2. Gentle swoop up. We want 2 wheel lengths out. Yeah. 2 wheel lengths out. So we need bases to be there. So bam. Alright, cool, good. People are probably staring at this going, what the hell is he doing?
It'll look halfway decent when we're done.
It'll look quite a bit better when we're done. So the only legend says, why can't midgets be Master Chief?
Oh God, why?
Because the stakes are so high. And
shut up!
I misread that, by the way. It wasn't Master Chief, it was Master Chef.
Oh.
Which is even better. Because the stakes are so high, Buff. The stakes are so high.
You just think you're a type A genius, don't you there? Like
Me? No, it wasn't my joke.
You told it to me.
Well, yeah, because I thought it was funny.
Shut up.
And I got an odd sense of humor like that. What?
Wally, is this like a solid axle, or is it actually on a bearing?
It is solid.
Good, because I am not accounting for wheel move.
I know. I know. Yeah, I kind of figured that one. All right.
What the shit is this?
Dude, just let it slide. Trust me. It'll be good.
Right.
It'll be good.
All right.
Trying to think of best how to do this. Hang on for a moment. I gotta visualize in my brain pan. How do I want to do this? I need suspension. Height. How far do you travel? Okay.
Okay, Wally, we may have to go wider with the tires in the back by 1.
Okay. Do it. Doesn't bother me. They're solid. They're a solid frame axle, so that's fine. Because I want these to be even with the outside of those anyway, since they're a 1 thinner tire. That'll work.
Okay.
Actually, I want them 1 wider. No, that's fine. That's fine. So chop, place, go. Chop, place, go. Just do it.
What?
You're set.
Okay. I got little tire on me.
The whole suspension system just came off the front end. Was that 1 or 2? That was 2. We both placed a metal. Good.
Okay. No, Wally, that was... No, that was 1. We were right. Because I didn't place a block here. Count. Do math, engineer.
I didn't count. I counted on you to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're good. We're good now. Thank you for reattaching my wheel guidelines. It's even in the right spot. It's even in the right spot.
Yeah, I know it is, because I counted.
That's great.
Engineer.
Ground Medic, what's going on, man? How's it going?
Ground Medic, long time no remote.
All right, so these
wait a second. I was actually playing Battlefield with a guy named Ground Medic.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Wonder if it's one and the same.
I have footage of me playing with Ground Medic. Now the thing is, I just randomly hopped in a conquest match, started running around, and I heard like this little whisper in the back of my head, and I'm like, wait a second, there are people talking. So I put on my headset and started communicating, and sure as shit, we started working good together.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here we go. I need...
Okay. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, that's gonna look so good. Oh yeah. Fantastic idea on the Roadster. Who came up with that?
That was me.
Shut up. You don't get credit.
I'm getting lost here. I'm overthinking this. Got to go. When is next stream? Next stream is here on Thursday. Same place, same time. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. Wednesday morning UTC.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Here we go. So,
I
I got a really cool suspension system, and if I can get it to work, it's going to be freaking amazing. But
okay,
it's the problem of it is I'm building it a remote suspension. Okay, I'm chopping these engines.
Okay. I kind of tried to make a miniature version of
No, you're
damn
fine.
it.
I have to make a remote lined-in suspension system for this guy.
You know how we built that all-in-one engine crate thing from the Euro thing? Yeah, that's kind of what I tried to make a miniature of without actually using.
No,
diesel.
You're good. I'm just I needed the space, and we're gonna wire up the front wheels, like they're gonna be tied in. It's gonna look really weird, but it should function really well and give us enough space to still build an engine, like a nice long dragster V8 with a fan and everything. That's what I'm going for, Buff. That's what I'm going for. So, we need this right here. Boom. And we're going to actually...
May not be the prettiest, but God can work.
May not be the prettiest, but goddammit, she'll drive.
Put a bag over his head, call it good.
God damn it. If we were never going to hell for any other reason, now we're going to hell.
All right.
Okay.
I need to race this.
That works good because I need to I love it. Just dink. It just falls.
All right, Wally. I'm almost to the point. Oops, sorry.
You're good.
Grab, let me know when you're done with that. I need to lower it.
Okay.
All right. I'm almost to the point. I just need to mirror this side, and then I'll be on to... Right? What was I doing? I was doing things. Okay. Coming along. I don't think that's steep. Nah, steep. It's good. Plus, it's not even painted up yet.
That's going to be the funnest part of this build. Painting it.
That's why it didn't look right. Please, nothing fall. Oh, thank God.
Bam. Okay, now my brain is frickin' working. Cool. Cool.
Your brain works?
Sometimes, Buff. Sometimes.
Sometimes I can math. Alright, there we go. That looks gooder. Alright, these shadows in the concrete are really throwing me off. Aha. Right, that's what I haven't done yet.
There it is. Boom. Okay, cool. So that is suspension framed right there. Alright, if you want to raise this just a smidge. Thank you. I just have to duplicate this suspension, which is not hard to do now.
Getting hard to do things. Raising.
Oh man, damn it, I made the jump.
Wait, huh? Oh, right, okay. It's like, things look weird, and that's because Wally has his mocked up piece of shit over it. Wally, I need to get rid of that. Can I get rid of it? Can you at least put it on that side?
Kill it. Be gone with it. Send it to the abyss. The suspension system's built, by the way.
Okay.
Look at it.
Wally, pick it up, delete it. Yes! That looks mean! I love it, Wally.
You know the cool part about it?
It's independent.
It is. Absolute, total, independent A-frame suspension system on a solid base. How about that?
Fantastic. All right, cool. Now build the rest of it. Wheels and all that shit.
You know, I just thought of a way that I could possibly make this better.
Okay.
Buff, look at this. What if I insert a bearing right here on the other side of this arch to swivel down and push the A-arms down?
Oh, yeah!
Yep. Yup.
Yup, that just happened. How did I solve it? Oh. Okay.
Because that'll swivel down, push the A-arms down one unit. Yep, that is gonna do exactly what I need this suspension system to do.
Raising.
All right. Give me a moment. I just got to make the suspension packs real quick. I don't even need the guide anymore. Oh, yeah. You're good. You're good. Deleted it. Dude, this rear end is looking great. It's looking good, dude.
I'm working on it.
It's looking good. You know the best part about this and the way that I built this? The way that I built this, right off of here, Buff, this is going to allow you to extend the wheel arms out to any desired wheel depth. So the engine can be built here in the middle and look nice and fancy. The suspension's all the way back here. But see this? The wheel arms can go out to any depth.
Hell yeah.
And I accounted for the 1 height unit and the steering.
And the steering. Can't forget the steering.
Yep. I counted for that 1 height unit in the steering. Oh, whoops. I need to build a couple of these real quick.
Okay. Yes. 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 Okay. First person. Nope. First person. Okay. Perfect. Whoop. Ejectocito!
Careful, Buff. You keep knocking me away from trying to grab my suspension. There it is. Boom. Right there. Fuck.
There it is. Boom.
Yes. Which means I need to do one thing with it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
What?
I gotta cut a chunk of it out real quick and
go ahead.
Reattach, which means I'm gonna have to reattach arms and a whole bunch of other damn stuff.
Okay.
We'll just weld that on the lower. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So we're gonna go right there. There. Okay. Yep. That's what I thought. That's what I thought would happen. Okay. So I need to take...
little tires or big tires on the... Little tires.
Yeah, they're little tires, by the way. And they're sunk one. So, bear this in mind. The way that I have them spaced is like this. Look at the back wheel for your reference. Give me just a minute. Let me finish the suspension up. And we'll go from there. All right? Plus, I think that the little front wheels should be, spaced at least 2 forward. So, all right. Give me just a minute. Let me finish the suspension, okay?
Okay.
Because, as you can see, the top just came off. That was the most satisfying hammer swing I've ever done on any of our creations, dude. I hit it. It flopped backwards. Like, pull up the stream real quick if you can, Buff. Oh, you just missed it. Oh. That was the most satisfying thing to, like, rewatch.
Wait, I think... Hold on. I'm reading past tense comment. There's a lot of comments.
Yeah. Hey, I need some height, please.
Ah!
Thank you. Lower. Okay, okay. You're good. Thank you. All right.
I'm trying to read comments right now. I think Buff no longer... there he is. God damn it, interesting. Gotta go win it. Oh, okay. Wow, that was a little while ago. How many of you got watching? 5.
Didn't work.
Hey, y'all should invite a friend.
ideally didn't want to have the bearings based on the suspension, but...
Wait, what did you call this car, Wally? I'm going to Google it.
The ZZ Top Eliminator.
All right. Images. I just want to look at the ass. There it is. Okay. Okay, Wally, I have a challenge for you. You're done?
All right, give me one moment.
Okay.
All right, Buff, can we take it off the lift for a hot moment so I can test the suspension?
Yeah, delete it.
I can't get at it. I think everything's holding together. Dude, it even actually kind of looks like suspension arms right now.
Yeah, it does.
You know what? I bet you if we put these on, I bet you if we put the bottom ones on a piston so that they pushed out and had the top ones angle in from a further, we could actually make good suspension arms there. Hey, could you remove that from the lift again? I have lowered the suspension pull. Yep, those compress good. All right, done. They're set. You can relift it. Okay, Buff. Let's figure out how far forward we want the wheels.
I don't know. I say just start building. Ignore what I've got. I'm going to...
Buff, the suspension's done. The suspension is literally designed
Wally,
so that
I'm talking the engine, the motor, everything to function.
Oh, okay. You want me to build functionality now?
Yeah, like, pretty much the Ural concept. Oh, Wally, take a look at the front of the car you sent me real quick. So, I don't want to have the sidewalls on there. I only want the top of the hood. So imagine...
Oh, you want an open engine bay.
Yeah, imagine the access panels removed.
Yep, okay. All right, I can dig it.
So, it needs to look pretty.
Oh, we can make it look pretty.
Well, please tell me that's not where the wheel is going to sit.
No. Buff, like I said, literally, look at this. I can extend this duration out to any distance for that wheel bearing.
There. Perfect. Do it.
Right there?
Little more. One more. Perfect. There you go. You've got it, buddy.
Got some height? That really wasn't any height, but okay.
Shit. Trying to navigate the car. It's been a while since people have actually watched us sit here and build a car together. Remember how we were ranting about how we thought it would be entertaining? That time me and you accidentally built the Euro perfect spec for each other?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Just making sure. Lowering.
Now, I need that height real quick.
I was checking! I'll give it back.
God damn it. I just placed... Hang on. I placed this randomly up underneath the car. There. Are those even in line? Bring that up just a touch. They are. Okay. All right. Good. Chop this. Grab this. Delete that. So, how do you like that for wheels? Spacing widthwise and the whole 9 yards. They actually line up with the outside edge of the back wheels.
That's good.
Dude, this thing is coming along good. Coming along. We got a few people watching right now. I think we got 5 people chilling with us.
All right. There's that.
Dude, this is the wonkiest suspension.
It looks so stupid.
It's the wonkiest fucking suspension. Hey, give me a little height, will you? Thank you. Hey, Buff.
Yeah.
I think it's now actually ready to place test. Like, cut it free and see how it rides on its wheels.
Increase suspension strength.
Yes, very much so, but give it just a moment.
Wally, you need A-arms. See how
yeah, I see how the wheels
front tires are cambering in.
Yeah,
so what you need to do on this angle piece right here, so they don't camber in, is you need to pretty much repeat this system, but in the front, and make the front tire stationary no matter what the suspension does. So it's like they move vertically.
That'll be tough.
Instead of toe in.
That'll be tough.
Not really. You've got 50% of the system right now. Just repeat it. So, pretty much as if you were to attach a solid axle on. Hour and a half in, and we almost have a project. This is a
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
I see what you're after here. I see what you're after.
All right. Glass.
Maybe. Hang on. Nope. I just lost my idea. Need this to pivot. How best to stay square?
Oh, yeah.
God damn it. My brain right now doesn't want to do it. Hold on.
Wally, I'm telling you, take this exact system and reverse it and put it right here on the front. So that way when the suspension pushes down, it only pushes down on the center. So put a bearing on this elbow.
Yeah, I see kind of what you're after here. But I don't know as the game physics will let it work. Suppose there's only one way to test.
You're limiting yourself. I'm telling you that now. You're limiting yourself.
All right, fuck it. Let's just do this.
Is that still metal right there?
Yeah.
Looks like metal.
It is. Because it's part of the old frame. Careful, because we don't want to interfere with the suspension.
I know.
Actually, at max crush.
This is what we're building our engine off of right here.
Pretty much, we can dive it, but. All right, hang on. Brain has to take a moment to compute what I'm about to do.
While he's thinking too hard.
I'm sorry. Brain has to compute what I'm about to do. All right. So if I want the wheels to remain level, that means I need a level. Perfect level counterbalance.
Tit.
All right, Buff. Hold off for a hot minute. I might have to work back here.
Huh. Damn it. Alright. I know how to do this.
Like I said, hold off for a hot minute because I might have to work back here.
Tits, I hate you. Well, project is almost halted. I can make that look pretty. Oh, yeah.
All right, Buff, we got to lift this. Hang on. I'm going to lift it.
Okay.
What I'm about to do is totally impractical. No, God damn it. Brain doesn't want to work. Alright, if this is going to rotate, I need to rotate this bar. So that when that pushes down, what if we just, like, eliminate the problem of this? Jesus, it's such a heavy car.
It's built out of concrete and metal.
It's such a heavy car. Out, Buff.
Raise it.
I need to relift it. Oh, shit. Drop. Alright, drop it. Not drop it. I meant literally. Fuck, I forgot that that's right there. What if we just eliminate that downward? What if we just eliminate the downward pitch?
Single.
So what about that, Buff? Just eliminate the downward pitch and we're actually good to go. The wheels camber a little bit, but...
Yeah, a little bit's fine, just not excessive. I'm okay with that.
I think it needs one more suspension increase on each side, just to stiffen it up. And then that makes it even. And then even if it rolls, say, over top of an object, like this. Hang on here. Yeah, it braced it up. Perfect. And that just eliminates a whole series of complex bullshittery that I was going to have to do. So, literally, those arms have become worthless. So let me clean this up, all right? Let me clean this up.
There we go. Wally, raise it.
Hang tight.
Bullshittery. There you go, invent new words. Again.
What do you mean bullshittery is a new word for us? I've heard you use that a million times.
I know, but we have bullshittery, strategery. I mean, what else do we got?
You were... Interesting says, you guys are having a blast with the suspension. Dude, like, suspension are our stuff. That's what
Wally, should I show him my prototype physics mobile?
You have showed it off.
Shut up. Where is Ubi screwed?
Where's Ubi screwed?
Yeah.
Let's not break the server.
Oh, yeah. No, this is my proto frame. This is the fixed one.
Kind of.
Well, this is strictly because you wanted to raise and lower. Because we kept getting hung up on things.
We thought about it, yeah. Okay. There it is, Buff. Done. You son of a bitch.
Sorry. Delete. Alright.
Alright, one sec. We are doing the strictest and most purest form of a proto test ever. Sounds cool. Can you reverse my steering bearings? Hang on, I got it. Okay, and we need to up these engines a little bit, because it turns out the thing's, well, fine, we'll max them.
Ah, wait!
It's got no weight in the front, it can't drive. Actually remarkably fun right now, dude.
Alright, Wally, we need to finish it. Did a little 180 there. Tree.
Dude, so even at 6 suspension, the suspension basically totally compress.
Damn, really?
Yeah, so I just upped it to 7. Get in that passenger seat, man.
Nope.
Let me get in the passenger seat, man. That's what I'm saying. Jesus. You hung it up in a tree. Interesting's like, I've heard of tomfuckery once.
Tomfuckery, yeah. Yeah, we do that.
Dude, once the front end goes on this thing.
I know. We'll need to put 2 sets of suspension on there.
Oh my god. I love how we're just like, fuck it, we're Dukes of Hazzard in this bitch. Dude, a double suspension arm system. Oh my god. Oh, that's going to be atrocious. All right. Suspension's fixed. So we can now do what we need to do with it. And we can make the engine bay. Probably complete with exhaust and the whole 9 yards, because we got to make it pretty. All right, so Buff, wheels are in the correct position. Let's build the wheel fenders first and build the frame that we're going to put the engine into. All right? Let's do that. While we're at it, we also need to find a good radiator for this thing. So, let's take a look and let's see if we can find something that'll make a good radiator.
Oh, and on this, we're not complete without a turbocharger.
Turbocharger?
Oh, no, supercharger.
All right, well, we can decor the engine here in a little bit. Let's get the framework built.
Ah, damn it. God damn it. They're backwards.
Let's get the framework built around the engine bay, and that'll tell us how much room we have left to cram shit into the engine bay. What the hell is this? Oh my god, I totally forgot that that was a thing.
What?
The raft shark.
Wow.
Come here, Buff. Come here. Look at this.
We're not making a hippie mobile.
The raft shark.
Boop. All right, let me see it. All right, that's going.
That's from their other game, Raft. So, make it a bumper sticker.
I was just thinking that.
Just the license plate. All right. A good radiator.
There's that.
Try that. Let's see. Is it odd-based? It is odd-based. Buff, this is odd-based.
I know it is. I built it that way. Oh, you talking about the radiator?
The actual ventilation grill thing here?
Sweet.
Yeah. So, let's figure out a place to put this out on the front here. That's what I'm saying. Scrap the engines out. Kill the engines. Let's build your wheel wells. You know, go for the whole flare here that we got to do.
Yeah.
And we'll build the engine inside the shell of the vehicle. All right? So,
all right,
how
Wally,
tall is this?
Your radiator mount's going to be right here.
It's not far.
One up higher.
The engine, the radiator's further in front of the wheels. One more.
We might have to come backwards on the wheel. No. Good. All right, right there. And then one higher.
Is that even with the base of the window?
Oh, yes, it is.
Is it?
Want me to prove it?
Totally is. It totally is. Okay, good. Do you want anything on top of the radiator is a big question. Yeah, no, I see that it'll hook up. No, dude. a full bore radiator in front. It's gonna look great.
Yeah, it is.
I'd actually leave that spine ridge.
That's what I'm doing.
Just
I'm
replace
trying to
it with
eliminate
concrete.
this bottom piece.
I'd replace it with concrete. Replace the top one with concrete first. That way it paints right. I'd even chop those engines out of there.
Why?
Because we don't need them in there. We're going to be building... Because we're basically building from the radiator back. You realize that, right?
Good point.
Dude, you want to know what the best thing is? Being in the first person of this thing and looking out over the hood, that's probably about the right length. Look at it. Dude, get in first person and just look.
Yeah, yep, that's about it.
The boat.
Ejectocito!
I love that, the ejection seats. God, that's a high radiator. Hey, lift it up real quick. I want to see how much ground clearance we've got.
Like 2 blocks.
We could almost... lower that? Or no, because we want to build like a scoop underneath the front of the radiator. That decors into your wheel wells. The wheels, I think, could come back 1.
Yeah, I agree.
So let me fix that. Because the wheels can be 1 back.
Oh, the wheels? Leave the radiator?
Yeah. Leave the radiator right where it was.
Okay.
And chopping wheel. That even looks better in line with how the car should be.
Oh man, my arms.
All right, let's build these wheel wells.
All right.
Cranking that suspension up to 10 for right now.
Yeah.
That's just a freaking heavy car, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go like this. Let's take it off the lift to build the wheel fenders. Let me wire those into the steering. Because this will let us go like this and reduce that to 1. And that's how much clearance we need in the fender well. A long gradual swoop up. Buff does much better architectural work than I do. Hammy says, this is pretty funny, ... Oh, trust me, it'll get better. Dude, so I hopped in and I looked backwards. And the entirety of the trunk / rear axle / all of that, there's just a giant chasm that could lead to our death, dude. Like, get in the driver's seat and just turn around.
Ah, yep.
We're gonna have some interior work to do.
Yeah, I haven't got that far.
I like how you've got the windows rolled down though for the doors.
Thanks, man.
Yep. Dukes of Hazzard, that bitch. This looks really good, Buff. Like, I really... You've got a good eye for making stuff like this. Looks good.
Thank you.
All right,
I
I
spent a lot of time in...
What
Remember
is
that
a
game,
very
Blind Double
gradual...
Cubes?
Yeah, what is a very gradual sort of curve?
Nope. Yep.
I would almost...
Good idea. No, shut up.
I was just going to say...
All right, I need
bring it
lift.
forward.
Shut up. Let me work.
Okay. When Buff goes off on his single word swearing fits. Also, the giant chasm reminds me of a story Dad likes to tell about how he used to have his friend in this really old rusty car, like rusted in some places to the point where there was visible road while inside the car, and one of his friends lost their lunchbox to said hole while on the highway.
Hey Wally, that kind of sounds like my old truck.
Dude, that sounds like an old dually pickup that my grandparents have. That you have to put your foot over a particular hole in the floorboards, or while you're driving down the highway, you will be sprayed with water from the wheel. I am gonna.
Ah! All right. All right.
What do you think of my shape here for the front swoop?
Hold on.
It's not quite as high as yours.
That front needs to come up one block. Front of the fender's higher than the back.
What? Oh,
like that. Yeah,
no,
I like your swoop pretty good.
Well, I meant for it to be more gradual into a steep.
Yeah. I was contemplating on how to do that. I was shadow.
So let's chop this off a lift real quick. I want to see how it sags into the well here.
Hold on, let me mirror yours.
Well, I just wanted to see which one would work better. But all right, I got you. Oh.
Ah, tits. My bad.
Too far.
No, it wasn't. Wally.
Yes.
I'm marrying you 100%.
I am right now, yeah.
Three. Or is it 4?
Pretty sure it's 4, just for that front coverage. You're bringing them in one?
Yeah, the front needs to come in just like the back goes out.
Okay.
Hashtag realism.
Itty bitty little wheels on the front. Taker, the engine's going to be right in here. And we're actually building the vehicle frame and the engine bay, and then we're going to build the engine inside those restrictions. So this will give us the best ability to cram as much detail into as little space as possible. Buff and I actually kind of work in the... We almost work better in the opposite of most people, where most people like to start with an engine and build outward from there, right? Buff and I like to start with the skeleton and then cram everything inside of it.
Wally, do you want to pop the hood to the quick?
Do I want to what?
Pop the hood to the Ural.
Yeah, we could do that. Though that's almost a bad example. Well, no, because we did definitely build the engine to the specs of that one. So, take, for example, our Ural here. Oh, yeah, by the way, I got a piston-driven hood. So you click this, and it actually...
well, that's why I couldn't move.
...is on a piston system for the hinge there. This is the engine to our Ural. There's actually an electric motor, 4 engines, there's a working fan, a few pistons, air cleaners, a couple of switches, and there's a suspension system along with dual exhaust that run out and full length down the immediate sides down here
it is,
all the way to the end. So we cram this...
Pick it up and move it.
...inside the hood. I was trying to.
No, I moved it.
Alright, so we crammed all that. Oh yeah, along with a radiator grill. Don't forget that there's a radiator grill behind an actual grill guard. We crammed all of this underneath the hood of this. And we had actually really built the hood dimensions first. So... That's kind of how we work. The pickup kind of fell through. The pickup is becoming this. The pickup looked so atrocious that we pretty much said, okay, to hell with the frickin' pickup, and this has given birth to this. Actually, Buff, you realize if it hits the top of those wheel wells as a stop to the upward swing of that suspension, that's actually probably pretty good. Because it keeps the radiator from hitting the ground. All right.
What? You lagged out when I...
Look at this.
God damn it.
Look at this. See? Look at how the wheels, how they sag up. They actually contact the tops of the wells.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's probably a good thing. Because especially up here on 10, that should look pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty damn good. All right. So let's build the... cup around the front and the remaining top there. Should we build some sort of an axle to go across here, or do we want to leave the wheels real funky, kind of tied up like that? Hold on. Buff, I'm having a brainstorm thought.
Okay. Uh-oh. Wally's thunking again. Everybody knows what that means.
No, that ain't gonna work. Dude, this is fucking stupid. I'm sitting here using my arms and kind of moving them like chicken wings and things like that, and my hands in front of me, trying to figure out suspension systems. Oh, God. I would leave the... That does look good. Buff, I almost feel like we need to make the front wheels big wheels. They just don't fill the wells quite like you think they should. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You think we should? All right, let's try it on for size. Let's try it on for size.
Delete the URL, please. Thank you. I can move thoroughly again.
What do you think? Granted, we'd have to...
Let's get rid of some of this clutter. Thank you.
I think...
that means... that's not going to work.
No, it doesn't look as good either.
No. If only, like, they had medium-sized wheels.
Well, technically, those are the mediums. Too bad they don't have big. They need large wheels.
Yeah.
All right, let's take this thing off a lift. I want to see how it rides on the front here. It's too low on the front. The front... well, hang on here. Rides. It's gonna hit a lot. It's not gonna be able to drive over very many uneven surfaces.
Off-road. It's not an off-road vehicle.
I know, but we're on an off-road world. Can we raise this up one?
Yeah,
Can we literally take the front and raise it one?
Go for it.
How do you like the front? Gives just a touch more ground clearance, but still retains that swoop.
Oh, hell yeah, I like it.
Dude, I like what you're doing with the engine bays here.
I'm working on it.
It's
coming to me on the fly. You know, just a glance here and a glance there. How can I make this pretty?
buddy of mine goes, I still think you guys should play Fuck Hunt. Lol. And then correction, duck. Recommendation earlier to us was play Duck Hunt. From some guys I asked. And I have to agree, Duck Hunt would be an awesome pick. Alright, I know it's aesthetics and it's early, but I gotta do this.
Alright, let's not try to shape. Nope. Nope.
No?
Nope, not right there.
What are you thinking?
It needs to be placed on top of this block. I don't care how you place it, just make that block disappear. Oh, no, I got it. I got it.
Light on the loose!
There we go.
Right there, you think? Or should it come forward one?
Nope.
Oh.
Ooh, that looks good.
Oh, what about... So dock those two out. What about that? Right there. Yeah! Yeah, right over that middle. Yeah, yep. Buddy.
Perfect. Alright. Front's gonna need to be housed.
Almost feel like it's one too wide. You know the feeling?
Nope. I think it's good. Too late to modify everything.
Well, just quick snip and weld, but...
Alright, Wally, I think we throw engines and pretty in there. Painter, color good.
Alright, here's a big question. Do we want to readjust it so that it actually...
Oh! I've got to do interior work.
Looks like it has an axle? Or are we leaving it like that? Just this big, wide open gap? Because that's a weird drive train on that one.
To you.
Also, two-wheel or four-wheel drive?
Well, being as it is off-road.
Well, we said we aren't really designing it for off-road, though, right?
Correct.
And if it is a true dragster, or a true muscle, it needs to be a rear wheel. So, Buff.
What?
Should we give it a transmission?
Oh my god. Do you think we can swing it? Yeah, we can swing it. We got solid axle on the back.
We got a solid axle on the back. Meaning I can totally give this thing a couple of gears. And we've got more than enough room in that engine compartment to do this.
Oh, yeah. Do it.
All right. Plus, that would explain why there's no axle across the front.
Okay.
If it doesn't have front drive wheels, it doesn't need an axle across the front. And I think it's got enough weight on the front end to keep it down from probably the power that it's going to get exerted on it. Alright, so now I gotta just make this look good somehow. So that means, how am I supposed to tie in framework here? Dude, It's definitely gone from a simple project of just a pickup to a labor of love here with this coupe.
Yep.
Should we have engine panels that hide? Should we make pull away or folding engine panels?
Where would they retract into?
That's a good question.
You might need to modify your suspension for this, but why not have them slide straight back?
Slide straight back?
Huh?
Should I put that suspension up front?
Nah, let's just leave it open. Make it pretty all the time.
Okay, all right. I might be able to...
Oh, Wally, here, real quick. Crawl up in here and take a look.
Let me get out if I can. Remember how I got in.
Gotta walk up to the front corner and jump.
Oh, there we go. What am I looking at in here? Ooh. Much nicer.
Right? Hey, Wally. Both in here.
Almost a shame it ejection seats you. It's almost a shame it doesn't have doors.
I know.
Although, making, like, doors that just fold down wouldn't be too hard there.
Nope.
But you couldn't get in past the seats.
Wally, you wanna put that passenger seat back in there?
I noticed you made it wider, too.
I did.
Oh, you got it. I had to go grab it.
Alright, I need to have that drop down one. I'm hoisting it.
At least the roof. I think we should be very... I don't think there's anything, like, since we don't have doors or posts or pillars or any of that stuff, we can actually remove the roof to get in and wire things. So...
Alright, Wally, here's your challenge. Exhaust that runs out the back, and then I'll link you a picture.
You know, what's his name just said, we need to put on rear lights and no reveal the engine with side panels, or side pipes.
Side pipes or tailpipes? Dual tailpipes like the picture I just sent?
Nope, we gotta have the headers running off the engine.
Yeah.
Which means 4 per side, which means, okay. Where am I going to put this? Because we want to make a transmission, right?
Yeah.
How many gears?
5.
You want a full 5-speed in this? I don't know as we'll have that much space.
3-speed.
3 on the tree with a reverse would be 4 engines.
Yep, and we can do that.
Should be able to do that. Oh my god, actually. Buff, we got a lot more space than I thought!
Wally, I always build for your
That's 6 engines.
bitchiness. I always build for your bitchiness.
That's 6 freaking engines right there.
Those are motors.
7 motors. Meaning I could, in effect, make a 6-speed.
Yeah, but the axle won't allow for it. Axle won't allow for.
What's the axle going to allow for? With a center, pivot, 1... What is it? 1, 2...
Wally?
Huh.
We're only 2 hours in, and this had a vehicle in this time frame.
Yeah, I know. So we can make a 5-speed with a reverse.
Let's do, let's see. 3-speed, fully maxed out per year.
3-speed, fully maxed out per?
That way we don't have to, with fine-tuning, we just throw it on there and go.
The Ural's 3-speed.
It is.
Okay.
And that thing hauls ass, and that's not even maxed out.
It's a 3-speed with 6 engines because you have to break them apart for the 4-wheel drive.
I know.
Okay. All right. Cool. So that means...
See, I'm going to pop in check. Just saying, what? Taker, hey! Rear lights. Duh, we do need rear lights.
All right, Buff, I'm taking over the lift.
Okay.
Because I need to be able to move this bitch.
Where do those rear lights go? On the fender themselves.
Okay. So... I don't want to build any lower than... I don't really want to build any lower than that, so... This is stupid. Hey, Buff?
Yeah.
There's as many engines as we need for the transmission.
Wally, come look at the taillights thing. Lower.
God, it feels too wide.
Shut up, Wally. You wanted it a 2.
No, that's what I'm saying. It feels too wide.
I can do something to break up the monotony of it.
Yeah. Try and...
Don't worry, I already got that.
Let's get something for this, for the rear end here. Okay. Okay. All right. Making trunk space?
It does have a trunk.
Do we want to actively have a trunk, or do you want me to stick the transmission in the trunk?
Now, that was my challenge that I thought about implementing. The trunk. I've seen a lot of these with the trunk that instead of just folding up, it like rotates fully and has a...
It does what now?
Rotates fully and has a seat in it. So like the seat is attached to the top of the hood. So when you open the trunk, it flips over and it's a seat.
Oh my God, you're talking... Oh my God, you're talking those.
Yeah.
Ooh. How much room do we have in this rear? If we clean up the random...
If you raise it, I can play with it.
Here, Buff. Because this is a solid rear, I can... There. With this, I can attach it into... I can attach the rear axle on. Since we're going for looks, not so much undercarriage functionality on this one. Yeah, reverse lights and a license plate deal, and I got a way that we could do the reverse lights. That one won't be hard. License plate might be a little difficult, but...
All right, Wally, that is the maximum face off. You're throwing in a fan?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. We're going all out on this engine.
Okay.
Why wouldn't we throw a fan in there?
I mean, we're only 2.5 hours into this. Why the hell not?
2.5 hours ain't bad. Not from what it's become. This is our problem. We can never do anything simple.
Oh, I know. We are always like, we build something and it's never good enough. We always have a better idea.
Dude, the Ural took days.
The Ural took like a week of constant tinkering and driving and testing. This one, we're just gonna one-shot it. Once we call it done, it's done. We're gonna paint it.
Pretty much. Oh, sweet. We can just barely squeak a 5-speed in this. There, Buff.
You know what you know when you said we can barely squeak it in here? I thought of Playtex commercial.
Oh, Jesus.
Get it on. I'm gonna pop over and chat. 7 watching. Sweet.
They're going, what is this madness?
If you're new to the chat, the stream in general, say hello. We will, and most likely comment.
All right, so reverse. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Perfect. And then reverse first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Wally,
Done.
this looks
good.
damn. Wally, you know what?
Good.
I really want to know what the thing would have looked like if you would have.
I don't.
I'm really curious what this would have looked like.
I don't.
I am so glad I'm the aesthetics guy.
Yep. Aren't you glad I'm
the tinker with everything guy? Yes. Too bad they don't have angled glass. Wait a second. Let's wait. And I'll need a controller for that, won't I? That's fine. Disguise, a master of disguise as already. Boy, this thing does need to have that thing I hate.
Does need to have what?
The thing I hate most in this game.
A horn?
A radio.
What? All right, Buff.
What?
Rear axle is being welded into place now.
Okay.
This is the last chance
Shit,
to decide
did something
whether...
just drop? Yup, something dropped. I know exactly what it was. My game froze.
I can't weld the rear axle in place.
And I know why, because those angled blocks... Yep, my computer froze.
One sec. Pulling you out of there.
Nope. Scrap has stopped working. I got the...
Yeah, you broke something, didn't you?
Uh-huh. I know what I broke. The second I'm analyzing this, I know what I...
Nah, dude, it's still refusing to let me weld this in place. What am I miscalculating here?
All right, I'll be back in the game in a second.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm going to exit Steam completely.
Lets me attach the wheels, but it straight up, like, refused to let me... Okay.
Ah, there we go. Now I can better. My light was on the whole time. No wonder I couldn't I'm going to close that. Get rid of those.
Yeah, see? Because they said, don't forget the dead body in the trunk. And Interesting goes, and the over-excessive use of the word see in a New York accent.
That should do. Restart Steam.
Alright, it's looking good. There might be a small amount of friction with the back wheels on the top. It's not really anything we can avoid. Unless we go like this.
Did it tell you I left the game yet?
Mm-hmm. You left a while ago.
Okay. Axolot, thank you very much. Scrap mechanic. Wally.
Yeah.
Wally.
What?
We need to build, think. All right, you've seen Ace Ventura, Detective.
I've never seen it.
Bullshit, motherfucker. You've seen that at my house. When nature calls?
No.
Okay. Well, you need to look up.
You're thinking of someone else.
You need to look up the monster truck chase from When Nature Calls. We need to create a Land Rover and a monster truck and reenact that scene.
Okay. I'll look it up. I like how you cut this section out just to get access back here.
No, that's the section that broke my game.
I know. Are you still having difficulties?
Honestly, I think it fell through if you didn't see it.
I saw it at first, and now I can't find it.
Yeah. Oh, hey! Right here!
Oh, no wonder I couldn't find it. Yeah, no, it's still good.
Wait, no, that's only half of it. There's one more.
No, that's it. The other's still in the car.
Is it really? Oh, it is. Okay.
I've also readjusted the back axle. So the back axle now gives us as much room as we can have.
Now I need to remember what I was doing. Right. Controller's only too wide. Shitty. Okay.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, we'll do that. And welder material.
So, Buff, I was able to expand the amount of space we got in the back here just a little bit. Carved it out. What are you putting a controller back there for, if you don't mind my asking?
You'll see. Wally, can you actually replicate this one block if I can't?
What am I doing?
There's one block next to the...
Hold on.
You'll see it. It's a big empty space.
Yeah. What I'm asking, though, is what... See, I deleted it, but I can replace it. What do you need the controller there for? Because I might be able to put the engines back here. Like, come back here and look from the bottom. All right, I managed to scoop out a bunch of excess material.
Oh, man, this window's too big anyway.
Oh, I see what you were trying to do.
I was trying to put the window on a slant. That way we have a back window.
Interesting goes, oh, dear God, I know exactly what you're talking about, Buff.
What did I say? Oh, the Ace Ventura reference.
Yeah. You know, you could probably do that with a normal glass block.
You're right. I still need to find a place to...
All right, let me tinker with that in a minute. Take a look at it from the bottom here, Buff. I actually think I've got enough.
Oh.
See what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Picking up what I'm putting down?
Plastic.
Plastic. Where do you come up with some of this shit? Hey, can you seal? Can you seal the back off from the inside again? The way you had it?
Yeah. Let me delete that controller. Oh.
I already did. Yep.
Can you, on that, underneath that block you replaced, go one down and just make an upside down T. Yep. One to the left, one to the right. Symmetry.
Like that? Yeah.
Exactly like that. Damn it. I need to find the middle. Oh, not too hard. You can actually get rid of the one to the left and the right if you... Forward.
What's up?
And that's why I needed them. Right there. Alright, Wally. You can get rid of only the two that you placed, the one to the left and the one to the right. Just not the center one.
I think you can get rid of the center one. Because those orange ones have side clamping physics.
Not to the blocks they're next to.
Oh, damn it.
I need those.
I know. I see that. I'm trying to figure out a way to save myself some room down here. Oh my god, Buff. Go to the back. Get down here and look.
That looks good.
I can't believe it. It might actually work. Interesting says, I know what you're talking about, Buff. I have a monster truck, but it uses mods. It might save you some time.
I might be able to load it in. Problem is, could I do with the mods? Because Wally and I try to operate with mods, or without mods, that way anybody can download our stuff and play. With or without mods. Okay, Wally, can we take this off the hoist real quick? I need the angles.
You need the what?
Angle. Just take it off the hoist real quick. Holy shit, the amount of bearings back. Perfect. Okay, excuse me. Let me out.
That actually looks really good. You can get out.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Should it come forward more?
Off.
Yeah.
And I would put...
let's try 45 then. How's that look from back there?
Looks like it's recessed in a windowsill.
Okay.
However, there's one thing I'm not digging.
What's that?
That's the
little gap at the bottom? Dork. Okay, yep, I dig it. I love it.
Unless, can we extend the glass ones down?
No. Maybe. No.
Throw 3 glass there on the bottom. Let's see. Something.
The spawning physics won't allow it to work. Because those orange angle pieces.
Hold on, I gotta rebind your undersection here.
I love how we have to cut things away just to gain access to some things.
Okay, what about now? Can you come in here and place those 3 glass?
Ah, shit, I deleted something. Maybe. No, I didn't. Or did I? I did.
I got it.
Can you put... Thanks.
Oh, you could do it from down here pretty easy, actually. Real easy to place from down here. Did you bind that to the...
Yes.
Okay.
Pull out your welder.
They shifted well. They look good and proper from back here.
I don't like the looks of it from the inside.
1 sec.
I almost like the vertical blast better. Yep, that's it. We're doing vertical glass. Screw pistons. Vertical glass looks better. Sit in the front seat, Wally. Take a look at vertical glass.
Okay.
And 45.
Vertical.
Exactly. All right, cool. So
Vertical.
pop out.
And if you're going vertical, I'd make it 1 wider each side. Well,
why?
no, you really can't. Because I was saying for practicality. Hey, Killing Flame, what's going on, man? Pyrotin.
Hey! Greetings.
Pyrotion. Pyro. Yeah, Pyrotion. Okay. Yeah, I like the vertical a lot more, man.
Mm-hmm.
Looks a lot better. Alright, I'll leave that up to you. I'm putting it back on the lift. Oh, shit. 1 sec. Sorry, buddy. Hop in.
Yeah. I actually need on the outside.
I just needed enough room to get in underneath. And then I'm going to can that, can that, can that. And I should be able to can those. And yep, because you made those solid now, I can can all that and gain access to all my space.
I don't know if I like having the glass back there at all.
I'd almost just leave it open.
Yeah.
Looks good open. Those were sunk.
What do you mean?
Oh. Oh, I like that.
Right. Right.
As opposed to sinking them in the actual seat.
Yeah.
Okay, because that still leaves me all my room down here. And I'm testing something. Sorry if it breaks. It broke.
You're a mother...
Grab your welder and... Hold tight, hold tight.
But you broke.
I broke the that strip.
Ah, all right.
I was just trying to test to see if I could do something for you here. And it didn't quite pan out. Unless... Yeah, can you lift that strip?
Yep, I got it. All right, you ready for me to reinstall?
1 sec. I want to see something real quick if we can... How's that look? Is that okay with you?
What'd you do?
Deleted this yellow right here and put that.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, 1 sec. So I think that'll make a nice... Yeah, it kind of makes a little gray button on the outside there. And lets you bind that clean across with no interference down here.
All right, I need to get rid of the driver's seat.
That's not doing anything right now anyway.
I know I'm in like a permanent state of crouch, but damn, this looks good from in here. What are people saying in chat?
Not a lot. Taker, welcome back, man.
Taker, hey! That.
Oh shit, I need 7 motors.
Throw some up front.
Because I need 1 for reverse, 5 for speed, and 1 for toggle.
Anybody in chat that is not that's not entirely sure what Wally's doing, being you're seeing his side of things, who's not aware of it? What we're trying to do?
I don't know.
Because I actually enjoy telling this story.
Yeah, the one day Wally decides to let Buff handle the wiring.
Yeah. Wally, do you remember exactly what enticed me to make some breaks speed limits of the game?
The Ural.
No.
Everything is stemmed from the speed of that Ural.
It has, but that same day, earlier in the day, I watched the Neebs Gaming. They did a downhill race.
Oh no, was it the rocket car on the Smooth World actually?
Oh yeah, it was. And then I wanted to build something that could outrun that. Did you pull this out for demo or for?
I pulled it out as a reference. Don't think you understand how much I need the reference.
I didn't think it was that complicated until you look at it a little
No,
bit.
it's not for that. It's for spacing on my toggles and stuff like that. Because see, I'm putting the toggle in the back here as well.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm going to try and bury the wiring in the back so we can have the entire front for pretty.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to hop in the cab of the car and give it some gizmos and gadgets. And who's its galore?
Add my shift column.
Gizmos and gadgets and what's it?
Add my shift column. I need 6 switches. Well, 5 switches.
Inside the house?
Inside the housing. Because you want to be able to tell what gear you're in, right?
Yep.
So I need 5 switches. You won't be able to put those there with the seats. Unless
right,
we...
Let's toss the
Dude,
driver's
unless we scoot the seat back one.
We can. Where the hell is that driver's seat? Is that it?
We can theoretically even sink the seats one.
Yeah, but then that'll... No. What seat is it? That's the only seat it's gotta be.
7 engines.
Alright, there we go. Okay, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh my god, Buff.
You said you needed 5 switches? Wally?
Buff,
5 or 6?
I got enough room back here to add 2 more engines.
5 switches?
Yes, because you got 5 speeds, right?
Yeah, and then what about reverse?
Reverse is just automatically on the S.
Oh, right. Okay, well, 5 is installed.
See you, Ground Medic. Thanks for stopping by.
Have a good one, Ground Medic. Be sure to stop by and finish the stream later. By the end of the stream, we will have demoed the vehicle, which will be in 1 hour and 7 minutes.
By the way, does that mean demoed as in destroyed, or...?
No.
Alright, Buff, come back here and look at this engine cluster.
No, and you do have room for more.
And do you
That's
know
impressive.
what's buried up in there? The selector.
Is it really? Oh, so it is.
Actually,
Wally,
we need to test. I need to make sure that
we made this a Volkswagen.
The engine's in the back. Good old Mr. VW. All right, here. I need to hook you up to this engine and then this engine to this bearing.
Are you?
Huh?
Didn't think so. You're not talking to me.
No, I am, because we need to do a quick test. And that test is going to be damn simple to do. Because I'm just going to throw a couple lights on the roof. And you're going to steer one direction and then the other direction. And we're going to make sure that the wiring connects. All right, Buff.
Yeah.
Boop.
Wally, are we going to put this one up on the marketplace for lovely viewers to view?
I'd say once we have it finished.
Which will be at the end of the stream.
I'm hoping. We're going to race.
No, it
All right,
will
Buff,
be. It will be.
Buff, get in the driver's
What?
seat. And basically press W and then press S. So press W.
W.
I think it's jammed.
S.
Lights aren't coming on. So I need to
W.
readjust some engine positions because those are jamming.
Ejectocito.
No, hang on. You're good.
Shit.
Okay, now try.
W.
Cool, light comes on.
S.
Other light comes on. Perfect, dude. So that means, dude, you know the best part? Staring at the ass end of this thing, you can't tell.
No, you can't. It just looks good. Well, except the front tires.
Yeah, so
they just kind of wonkered right now.
so yeah, look at the lights on the cab.
I noticed. I like it. Nice.
So those were just testers. And
All
then
right,
those
can we
hook up
increase
to
that
the
speed for better reaction time.
Huh?
Oh
yes.
Gizmo dump?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, all the engines are accessible for speed.
No, I'm saying the bearing for the selector.
Yeah, no, that's why I also pull out this one, because this one has perfectly timed wiring. So
I don't even have this saved. I'm gonna save.
You've
this.
got a
What did
version
you
of
name
it somewhere.
A version, but not this one.
That
what did
one is just a random version I grabbed, dude. I don't think it's the
What's
final.
it? What did you save its name as?
Dune Buggy.
And you're right. I do have a version of that somewhere. Now that I look at it.
You know, there's one dilemma. If you accidentally eject while this thing's in gear, it's gone.
Oh, no. We should make a sensor. A ceiling sensor.
A headspace sensor?
Yeah, so...
I wonder if that'd work.
So if you do manage to accidentally bail, it'll sense you and it'll stop the vehicle.
I wonder if that'd work.
We'll work on it later. Keep your tinkering. We need to finish it. In the meantime, I work on paint. Is that paint? Yeah, that's paint.
Oh my god. Hold up. Hold up. Oh my god, it works. You see the green light on the sensor above the seat?
Yep. Nice!
We have a kill switch. I can't believe it. That was a great idea, and it actually is going to work. We have a freaking kill switch.
Kill switch engage.
Never again. All right, Buff, I got to lift it.
Okay. Lower it so I can get in. Thank you. What color do we want the...
What's up now?
Is the driver's seat hooked up to anything right now?
No. Well, the tester, but that's irrelevant. Okay, transmission time.
Something's not right here. Aha, knew something wasn't right.
So we're going to have it driving long before it's finished.
I'm okay with that. And what constitutes as finished?
Like the detail of the engine bay and everything else.
Oh, fuck. Okay, as soon as I'm done painting, I'll work on it. We need Trevette in here to paint.
Trevette is a good painter.
Yeah, he is. Buff and Wally and friends.
Oh god, Buff. Why do we always put transmissions and shit? Possibly because it's the coolest fucking thing we ever made. Horns. We should do horns too. These are getting easier to build, though. That's the scary part.
I know.
You want to know what's even scarier? Transmission's wired.
Is it really?
Look at the back end.
Oh, I don't have my Gizmo. Nice. Now just watch you accidentally wired it up for all reverse gears in one forward.
That'd be funny. That'd be great. No, I think it's ready for a seat.
It's up to you, muchacho.
Dude, I think it's ready for a driver's seat. You good to install a seat?
Yeah.
Okay. I like this cherry red paint you got going.
Thanks, man.
Oh, no. None of the, dude, none of the, selector switches are wired into their respective nodes.
I think it's ready. Oh, no?
Well, the worst that would have happened is I'd have wired it all up and flicked a switch and it wouldn't have gone anywhere. It would have worked in reverse, but none of the forward gears would have worked. So just like you said, everything would have been wired for reverse and nothing for forwards. Okay, with that, it's wired, Buff. Look at that. That's actually really clean looking. That's one of the cleanest transmission jobs I think we've ever done.
I love how nothing that we build individually is like complete, but when we work together, everything comes out complete.
Right.
Hop inside the engine bay here if I can fit. Wally Razor. I need to get underneath. Oh, never mind, I'm in.
Okay. It's wired.
All right, cool.
Shall we test it?
Nope.
No? Hey, I have a challenge for you guys. Have you seen the movie Grease? Make Grease Lightning for a future build.
Go Grease Lightning.
You're really gonna go tonight. Grease Lightning.
Grease
go
Lightning.
Grease Lightning.
Grease Lightning.
Go Grease Lightning.
Yeah, we could do that.
Dude, I love this trunk. Like, look at this. All of it just wired right together. Nice and easy. Super simple. Look at how much room we have in the front to add an engine.
I know.
You got a couple unpainted.
And a purely aesthetic one at that.
Purely aesthetic. Like, it's going to hum, too. All right, let's do ugly caution yellow.
No.
I think a bright orange bearing in there, it'll look pretty cool.
Ooh.
You want to know the best part about this, Buff? I can cut the suspension system out of this and redo it on its own.
Let's do it black.
Pure black suspension. All right, I want to test it first.
You're such a dick.
Let's do this. I give you the honors.
Steering hooked up and proper.
Negative. There is no steering. That might be something you want. Now that you mention it.
All right, Wally, you gonna hop in?
Nah, well, yeah. Who might have missed this?
All right, now, bear in mind, there is no weight in the front.
Not a lot, but I don't have the engines maxed either. So.
All right. Well, it's not fast.
Well, I only put them at 3 for a tester.
What the hell? Why did we stop?
Question.
All 5 are on.
Safety's disengaged.
Because our head's leaning forward. When we go uphill, we lean forward.
All right, that's an easy fix. Hold tight.
Hold on, that's going to bother the shit out of me if we keep driving like this.
Keep driving like what? Oh, Jesus. All right. All right, let's do this.
Oh, there it goes again.
Is it because we're forward and to the side?
Yep. Nope, can't even attain forward there. Nope, no forward.
All right, one sec. This is what... Oh, shit. Oh, God, I'm wedged. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Gonna remove the safety momentarily, okay?
Okay. Avoiding echo.
Should be good. Dude, I'm riding on the runners!
Yep. This is it.
How's it running here? Not bad. I like that I can ride the runners. It looks clean. Little wonky looking on the front end, but not bad. How's the responsiveness for your forward back? You like that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I feel back to front is okay, or front to back is... Yeah, it's... Response time's good.
Okay. All right. I know how to fix the safety.
All right.
It should be relatively easy, but it's going to screw with a little bit of aesthetic here. And I'm not overly happy about, but...
Did I miss painting anything? Probably under on the back side.
All right, I'm going to lift.
Okay. Hey, I managed to stay on top.
Nice job.
Oh, man. You got to see this thing from the top. This thing from the top looks mean. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, there's not much else I can do.
Safety re-engaged. You really want to paint those? I was thinking about color coding them for their specific drive axle sequences.
Do it.
But we'll do that. Alright. Just crush the shit out of Buff. Alright, here we go.
Hold on. Lift.
Well, you're good for a second test now with safeties.
Okay.
Both safeties are active. I figured it's not too hard to chase while it's in reverse, so I won't worry about giving it reverse any safeties.
Man, this feels so
Look at that. I'm staring at it right now, and one of the safety lights went out, but because I've got it behind both now, you're still active. So yeah, one of your downhill safety light is off right now. But your uphill safety light is still on.
There's no weight in the front, so it's like impossible to make. I'm trying to turn up the hill directly.
Yeah, it doesn't want to do it right now.
No.
We're going to have to put some good metal struts and reinforcement underneath that front end.
Mm-hmm.
Really weight it down. And now both your safety lights are re-engaged again. That engine being in the back isn't as loud as it is when they're on the front. Oh, yep, your downhill one disengaged again, but the uphill stayed active. Cool. I think that solves the safety problem. And now leave it in gear and eject. Killed it.
Hell yeah!
Killed it. Perfect. We have fixed the runaway issue. You hop in and it starts right up. Buff, you're a goddamn genius.
Oh man, this thing is going to be so fun when it's done.
I might have come up with the idea to make it work, but by God, you made it. All right, so we are at 3 hours and 15 minutes. I say, let's put the weight in the front end. Let's build our engine. Put the final detailed stripes on here that we need to do paint-wise. And, tune that drive engine, dude. Let's do this. That is great that you can eject, because just like you just did, you ejected without shutting off the clutches.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't run away. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, we need reverse lights. Reverse lights are real easy to do, too. So, can you give me 2 reverse lights? And I will wire those in. And actually, dude, I can make it so that these are brake lights.
How the hell? Aha, there they are.
I can make it so that these are parking lights. These red ones. So that they are only active when the vehicle stopped. Would you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, done. Oh, logic gates. How I love thee. Sometimes. Sometimes you're just a bitch. There you are, Buff. Look at this. Oh, this one's brighter than the other, by the way. You got those painted 2 different colors. Oh, no, you just turned up the brightness on them. Why is that one so much brighter? There you go. All right, so you notice how they're red right now?
Mm-hmm.
Put them in gear. No longer in red.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, watch. Now they go out.
Hell yeah.
So it's whenever the clutch is engaged.
And then reverse. Hell yeah.
But I gotta make it so that they go out when reverse comes on.
Wally, can you lower? That works.
There you go, Buff. Look at this. Look at the back end.
Nice.
Easy, easy. All right, I'm killing the lights off the top because we just simply don't need them anymore. That's done. Oh, dude, I love the yellow stripe. God damn it, where's Trevette when you need him to do a Buff and Wally on it?
Right?
Is there enough space to do a Buff and Wally? Oh, dude. I wonder if we could do a mini B and W on the trunk. No, probably not.
I don't know.
No, there's not enough room there. We'd have to come up with something. You just paint it. Make it look good. Make it look good. Headlights, we got to hook up to a toggle in the cab. So we'll have to put a toggle in the cab for those. It's fine. Alright. Okay, so now it's time to make the engine. I'm going to go with a nice standard good old big block V8. In order to do that, we need 4 engines. Levers on top or levers on the sides? What do you guys that are watching think? Levers tops, levers sides? Kind of feeling levers top. Especially since I should be able to hide that lever underneath the hood itself.
No.
Yeah. You want lever sides
All right, Wally. I need you to look at something. Look at the driver's side, then look at the passenger tires.
Too much engine, you think, Buff?
Nope.
Really? We want to do 6?
Yeah, why not? All right, Wally. Look at the driver's side tires and the passenger.
White walls.
Okay.
Ooh, white back, yellow fronts.
Okay, hold on. Driver's side or passenger side tire?
I would totally do the whites on the backs. Try just the white on the back. Maybe try yellow on the front. I don't know. What do you think? I like the white. I like the big whites. If you put them on the top, you can't see them. Yeah, that's the point of putting them on the top there. I don't want to see necessarily all the levers.
We do need to have all those kind of looking identical.
I know. I'm fucking just trying to figure out where for now.
I like the top back two, how they're matching, how they're sitting.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about just kind of going with that much of an engine and then having another. Let me see if I can get out of here.
Sometimes I wish I was recording just the animation of these characters.
Shit, I got stuck under the fender?
Woo! That was funny.
So I'm thinking about doing that for the engine, Buff. What do you think?
Yes.
But I think I'll move it forward one. Oh, Buff.
Huh.
Remember the Acon?
Yep.
Acon radiators? Okay, what do you think about that for an engine block?
I dig it.
That's what I'm after. That's what I'm after. That looks so much better. Nope, nope. There we go, Buff. How about that?
I think replace those bottom 2 engines with inert motors. Have the levers facing in if possible. No, like towards the center of the car so we don't see the...
That'd be tough.
Watch this.
I'd have to bind it on the outside, yeah.
Now do it.
Alright, I gotta lift.
Okay.
I need access from the bottom to be able to...
Just do one at a time.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh. There you go.
With the color bands towards the middle or towards the ends? I don't really like that detailed side. Hang on. There, how about that?
Yes. Oops, I'm in the car.
That or swap that, you think? God, I feel like I need one more engine in there to make it a true V8. Because right now it's a V6. Which actually for the era is probably more accurate.
Yeah, it'd be a flathead V6 is what that'd be. Because this model, unless they did like a 350 engine swap, it would be it'd be a flathead V6 instead of a panhead V8.
That weight game, baby. Just trying to give it some weight. Gotta figure out something for the very fronts. Oh, you know what? Shit. There's not enough room on there to add pulleys and a fan. We'd have to move the whole thing back one. Which would require a slight suspension modification.
Nope. We're good.
Think we're good? Okay.
Are you sure you can't throw a fan in it?
Well, I can throw a fan. You want to paint those black? Here, paint my fan hub black or red or whatever.
Yeah, let me get unstuck on that tire. Nope, white.
Yeah, you think the front tires should be bigger? They look a bit small for the car. Well, it's true. They do appear a little bit small for the car. Unfortunately, this game doesn't give us a lot of choices when it comes to
vanilla
tire sizing, yeah. So, you want to paint the hub?
Oh, I didn't. I was waiting for it to be in there. Yep, I'm ready.
I would not do pure white on the fan. I'd stripe that bitch. I'd leave a white hub and then do red and yellow blades.
The hell are those?
I'm just putting them in. I want to know if engine will activate if it's hooked up just to one of those. Sure as shit.
Oh yeah, this looks sick.
Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Rather than hooking those engines into... Rather than hooking those engines into the seat, we're gonna hook them into the safety switch. So that they'll run free. Well, at least the fan one we're going to hook into the safety switch. Or should we have it so that the fan can run independent?
No.
Trying to go for a fancy belt design here. Oh, hang on, actually. I'm going to get rid of this local one. Okay, so
20 minutes, Wally. Wally, if you think of it this way, this will be the very first time that the Buff and Wally transmission be on the marketplace.
Very possible.
Because I haven't put it up. Oh, yeah. Buff and Wally ZZ Top.
Why is the fan not spinning?
Obliterator.
Oh! Make sure you take it off a driver's seat first, folks. See, that's one thing I'm not happy about. The fan's only working.
Wally, you know what horn we need to make for this eventually?
Probably easier said than done, actually.
I know. You know, you realize, Wally, how much scrap mechanic we're gonna have to play in order to get a car show showcase set? I'm still going to build that dragster. And then I need to build my Formula. And yes, I know there's Formula Ones out there. Something special in it.
Here you go, Buff. Listen.
Yes.
It has enough weight in the front that it doesn't quite want to drag itself, though. Ooh. We're losing power on that back end.
Yeah.
Why is one wheel stopped and one wheel powered?
Oh. Posi track. Blame it on Posi track.
Look at
1970s edition of traction control. This thing just looks cool.
Does. Now, it's time. Bring it down here.
If I can get out from underneath of
I
it.
just heard very angry sounds.
Yeah, so did I. That shit was loud. Hip, hop, hoop, alley-oop.
It's ready. It's got a little bit more get up and go now. Just be aware of that. Whoa, we got a bad wheel.
Yeah, we do.
What's wrong here? Oh! That's why it was losing power. Hang on, one of its gears has come undone. It's lost a gear. That's why it was sliding so bad right there, too. Alright, it's ready. It's a good choice to build it out of concrete. Let me make that reverse speed a little faster. Do that in a... Oh, dude, we need to up the suspension. Front suspension screaming right now. We're gonna go up to... Fuck it, we're just gonna go up to 15 on these front suspension arms.
Wally, if it took me and you just under 4 hours to build and tune this, how long would it have taken one of us to do this?
And I think that's the reverser engine.
I think.
I think that's the reverser engine. Oh, Jesus, you're running me over. No, no, you fool! Hang tight, brother. Stop. Yeah, the middle engine's the reverser engine. So it's the uncolored one. We're going to crank that up to... And we're going to bring that up by 1. Reverse should be a little more handily now.
I see 2 uncolored concrete blocks. Oh yeah, that's much better.
Bear in mind, this is one of our only pure rear-wheel drive vehicles.
Yeah, with a transmission, no less. Everything else...
Need a spare tire next to the engine. Oh, that might look good.
We haven't even put, like, the exhaust and shit on that yet.
No, we haven't. How does it steer? Not at all, I see.
No, it just bounces a lot because of that that solid axle.
Alright, so we might have to toy with the idea of reinstating the downward positioned arms. I love that it cuts the drive.
I heard an engine.
Just knew it was going to happen.
What? God, that thing looks good driving away. What are you doing?
Treating it like a damn drift car. And driving in first person because it actually works really well.
You're welcome. Ingenuity. Engineering.
Dude, in 5th gear, swapping, and so in 5th gear, cutting 4th, so dropping down to 3rd.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Dude, it stalls the engine when it flips.
You flipped it?
Rolled it. Whoa. Oh, no, I rolled it. It carried all the way over.
Oh, nice.
Alright. Release me.
You're released.
Yeah, dude, check this out. Get in this thing. God, this thing just looks good. Alright, so toggling off and on 4th actually makes it drift.
Nice.
Can't see up to tell where I'm going.
You know, they actually had special mirrors designed for that to see stoplights. Nice.
Oh, I saw that coming too, and there was just no avoiding it.
Hey, where's Suburban Scout? We hit a tree.
We're going down. We're going timber.
Yeah, that was a fun
Dude, this isn't 5th. It's so much heavier than the Dune Buggy. It drives really well.
Now we just need to finish the exhaust in the next 10 minutes and then publish it.
I don't want to publish this sucker yet.
Wally.
I'm hesitant to publish on.
Wally, you know how long we've been putting off the year roll?
Yes.
We're going to publish this. I don't care how many hiccups it has. That's what updates are for. We broke something.
Yeah, we hooked the Dune Buggy is why. I mean, legitimately impaled the door with the fender. God, it just looks good.
All right, let's finish that, the aesthetic of the exhaust.
Looks good.
Wally, that's you. Aesthetic of the exhaust. You did the Euro.
Yep, I know. To be honest, though, I'm thinking we pretty much call the stream right there. Call her good. Lay on our finishing touches and publish her.
All right.
We built one. In 4 hours, we built one. Well, technically, less than 4 because it was a truck up until hour 1.
Yeah. And we can still turn it into a truck.
It was going to be a truck. You know, giving it larger front wheels and tweaking the ass end and giving it a bed, we might be able to turn it into a reasonable truck, yes.
And the only thing we need to do is tweak the body. We just chop it straight down and put a miniature bed on the back. We don't need to do a full bed because it'd be more or less a hot rod.
I think it looks clean.
It looks very clean.
For a single stand build, this came out pretty clean. Like, you realize it started off with like a front end on engines and then a back end. And we were doing the opposite of what we should have been doing in the very beginning, design wise, and who was doing what. And
then we swapped, and it just everything started.
We swapped it out, and it just started to work.
What are they saying in stream? Anything?
No, nothing. Interesting goes. You also need. Oh, yes, you're right.
What?
You're totally right. He says you also need a little nub over the radiator for the
got it.
valve. I don't think you've got one as good as what I got, though. The hood ornament, Buff, can be none other.
Yes, and it's even the same yellow. Oh my god.
It's the fucking ducks. That is great. Are there different types of ducks? No. Okay. So we got our radiator cap. What other little necessities do we need?
We
need the exhaust. So I need to plumb in an exhaust. Somehow. Oh my god, I know exactly what I'm doing for the exhaust. This suspension system is almost in the way. I built it to be out of the way, and it's almost in the way. Just because it's so remote. So we might have to fiddle with the suspension and make it better. These front lights. Not really a fan of how they're just there. You know what I mean? Dude, the grill looks so mean on this, though. Okay, and we also need a spare tire. What do you think, Buff?
No. I mean, I like the idea of it. If we weren't building it after the... That's why I gave it the paint color that it has with that offset red in there.
Yeah,
No, dude. This isn't a grandma car.
I know, I'm just looking.
It's not a grandma car. Get rid of the spares. We need them.
You know what we got to do is we got to build a 57 Chevy Bel Air Continental.
Yes. The big old four-door tub.
Big old four-door 57. Well, the Continental package had that spare wheel. Rather than being totally in the trunk, back. It had that back mount. Yeah.
All right, Wally. Let's exhaust it.
All right, all right.
Think you can do it in 5 minutes?
Can I do it in 5 minutes?
I want to be able to announce it in stream that, hey, it's on the marketplace. Where are you going with it?
Gotta lift it. suspension's just in the way. You're...
Nope. Ah! I say we have now just downpipe it. Downpipe it right there.
Down the whole thing?
Oh, no, have it come to right here and then downpipe it. Not that one. This one. Then downpipe it. Or we could have it go back, but downpipe it right there. So straight back and then downpipe.
Oh, such a better routing option.
Two minutes.
Dude, I'm working on it, man.
Did we start at 6 exactly?
Almost. We're at 3:54.
Okay.
Can't we just say, expect to see it on the store soon?
Coming soon to a store.
Coming soon to a store near you.
Wally, you know what we should actually do?
We
should build a rollout crate package with. So all Buff and Wally, instead of being, advertised like everybody else, like a surprise crate.
Dude, that's kind of actually what I wanted to do with the
The Euro?
No, with the semi-truck idea. Was bind them all to it and send it out as a package unit.
Imagine
roll them off the truck.
Imagine putting the goddamn train in a box.
That's a train in a box. Hey. I don't know. I just don't. God, I feel like it's kind of lacking for the exhaust. I feel like I could do so much better.
Yeah. Here, go work on the other side. I'll do what I'm thinking. I can work pipe.
I think we should probably call the stream, though, for now. Not for this car, but for another show car, you need to make an early 1900s car with a hand crank on the grill. Oh, dude, that'd be great. All right, yeah, so we're definitely, Buff, I think we know what we have to do now for the car shows coming up. So car show part 1, the Roadster. And just on our car show episodes, take no more than 4 hours and build a car like this. What do you think? Be something to look forward to, wouldn't it, guys?
Yep. Raise, Wally. Thank you. Lower, Wally. It's gonna cut us off.
Yep. All right. Well, guys, we aren't quite done with it. We've got a few details left to hammer out. Obviously, we've got the exhaust. We've got a few things with the front lights and things like that. But expect to see this guy very soon. All right, guys? Buff is adamant about putting it out. So, you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to polish it as best we can. And you know what? Here's a promise. In the next day or two, we'll have it out. We'll have it out by the start of next stream. We'll have it out by the start of the next car show. So, until then, though, everybody, thank you very much for watching. We definitely appreciate your patronage. We absolutely do it for you, and we certainly couldn't do it without you. I said that backwards from what I usually say.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. Huh. Oh, well. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a fun 4 hours. We'll catch you guys after a little while. Buff.
Adios.
Thanks for joining.
That's all I'm going to say. Hey, no, thank you for joining.